What you're about to see is a real, true blue Australian family viewing visual series with interviews, fun-packed, light-hearted humour, learning experiences, full of laughs, unbelievable interviews and stories, spills, energy and adrenaline pumping. Featuring sports, celebs, health, renos, competitions, great locations, heaps of nature and wildlife, detective story, special events and heaps more. Featuring special guest MC, Q, and your host, Pete the Surfaroo. Pete's special guests are on the way in the Surfaroo limo, plus lots more still to come.
Hi, I'm Emma. Hi, I'm Brittany. Hi, I'm Ashley. Hi, I'm Beth. Hi, I'm Amy. Hi, I'm Jess. Hi, I'm Bonnie. Hi, I'm Alicia. Hi, I'm Ash.
Good morning to your viewers all around the country. We're Indigenites. We're coming to you from the most eastern point of this country, Fingal.
Entertainment Plus presents Pete the Surfaroo. Hi and welcome to Pete the Surfaroo. Ready for another great adventure and fun time. I'm Sean, your MC. Coming up on Pete the Surfaroo, how to look after and keep your car roadworthy. Join Pete in My Car. Then we meet and go on a journey with Pete's special guests from around the world in sports, film, TV, theatre, science and more with Pete's Special Guest Adventures.
Okay, girls, we got the guest. We got the girls, Surfaroo girls. Let's go down to the studio. Let's do it.
off-road worthy. Join Pete in my car.
Hey dudes, how are ya? Welcome back to Pete Surfaroo, and of course my car. Today, we're going to get our brakes done. Check it out, let's go do it. Woo! Hey dudes, and welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo on my car segment today. And of course we've got our auto brake specialist here, Mr. Brendan.
How you going, mate?
Good mate, yourself?
Good, not too bad.
And mate, today we're looking at the car for brakes and all the things that go wrong with it.
Yes.
Just for the viewers out there, just to what happens and what do we look for in a car when the brakes are going?
Okay, usually it's the feel of the pedal. If the pedal starts to feel a little bit odd to what it compared to you used to, there's obviously a problem there. Also, we're looking for excessive dust around the front wheels. That's another sign of it.
Yes.
And also your braking performance. If your braking performance starting to dwindle, it's a good sign they're getting low and need attention. So
Cool. And also with the handbrake, I noticed on this car here, it's coming back quite a while and it's not gripping when you put it into park and all that. So signs of going as well.
handbrakes and all that, they do have an adjustment on them.
Yes.
With your latest brakes these days, most of them are disc, so they don't really have an adjustment on them. But when you go to drum brakes and your handbrakes, they do have an adjustment on them. So you've got to keep that adjustment up to recommend it to standards. So
Sounds good, mate. Now we're going to go underneath the car and show you the viewers how it actually all happens. What are we actually going to be looking for now when it goes up?
when we go up, we'll be checking for wheel bearing play on the front end. We'll also be checking the tyres, making sure there's nothing odd about the tyres, because we eliminate everything before we get into the brakes. Then once we've got the tyres off, we'll go through all the measurements, checking your brake fluid and checking all the disc measurements.
Sounds good, mate. Viewers, you ready to go? We'll go underneath the car and check it out, and we'll be back shortly with some more info on brakes today. We'll see you soon.
We're just going to rip all the wheels off now, get them onto the ground, and then we'll follow through with our measurements and our inspection on the brakes.
Welcome back. The Surfaroo limo is on the way as we get the beach up ready for Pete's special guests.
Okay, now we've got all the wheels off, we're going to go through do your visual inspection on your brakes, i.e. the discs, and checking the pads and the thickness of the pads. So we'll go through each wheel and we'll do that one and write down our measurements. Specialised caliper, the measurer for the discs, and it gets into those little grooves that normal calipers don't. Okay, once we've measured all the discs and we've got all our dimensions down for the disc sizes, we've gone through the books and checked on the minimum size, because every disc has a minimum thickness, which is the machinable thickness on this rotor area here. So we've measured through here, we've got a 24.3 measurement, which is quite good. Your minimum on these is 22. So you've got another about 2mm clearance. Then we grab our light, and we look at our disc thickness here on the inner and outer pad. What we're looking for is the actual thickness of the material from the backing plate to the disc, which is that thickness there. That's a brand new pad, of course, so they can get down anywhere to 80% worn on these. So these ones here, in total, you're looking at about 10% worn, so there's not very much worn off these brakes, so they're pretty good. Okay, we've moved our caliper. Now we can get into the handbrake side of things. So we're going to get this disc off here. Inside here we have our handbrake linings. Look at the distance we've got left on the linings themselves. These ones here in particular are pretty good. We look at the surface inside the drum, inside the disc here. It's not too bad. There's not very many grooves or cavities in it, so we can reuse that, not a problem. So on this car it's just a matter of readjusting the rear handbrake, getting it all up to scratch and up to specs. And that should put that one in the good books. Okay, finally, after we've done all the checks on the wheels, made sure everything's within specifications, we've got to test your brake fluid, which is up underneath the bonnet here on your master cylinder. This is your brake master cylinder. That's what controls all the fluid going to the wheels. We've got a little machine here, measures moisture content in brake fluid. Because brake fluid is a porous material, fluid, it attracts moisture very easily. So what we've got to do, we've got to measure the moisture content. Once it reaches a certain area, we must replace that fluid. So all it is, you stick it in, you push the button, you'll see the little red lights come up to the yellow. So she's just in good specifications. So that moisture content's getting a little high in it, but it's not high enough to warrant replacing the fluid as yet. So we could leave that one go till the next time. So everything's fine.
Mr. Brendan, we're all done.
No worries, no worries. All done, wheels are back on, inspection's passed. So you'll be right for another 10,000 now if you get them checked on your periodical servicing.
Yes.
We'll keep up to speed with them.
Sounds good. We're ready to surf the roads again with our car. Guys, if you have any problems with your brakes, you know where to go. ABS here. And of course, it's all happening here at our brake discount place.
That's the one.
Sounds good. Mate, all the best.
No worries.
We'll see you around soon.
And now on Pete the Surfaroo, special segments and previous shows from Pete the Surfaroo, which you asked for it. Enjoy!
Dudes, how are you again? And welcome to beautiful Australia, here at TOOWOOMBA, and we're checking out the scene out there. It is great, perfect day, sunshine, sunshine all the way. We have got a country and western singer, and he's going to sing us some great songs here. Mr. Mick Lindsay.
There you go, Pete.
Buddy, how are you, mate?
Not too bad.
Now, mate, tell us a bit about yourself before we hear some great Aussie songs here from the country and western. Mate, how did you first start off?
I first started off in the Talent Quest circuit around southeast Queensland, and eventually started getting somewhere in those places and started gigs up, and yeah, so now I've been playing at pubs and clubs and getting into BNSs and radios and
BNSs?
all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Mate, for those viewers out there, they're going, this is real country. What's a BNS all about, mate?
It's just mainly everyone gets dressed up to
Sounds like
party on, yeah. Pretty wild.
Is it formal stuff or just wear anything?
It's pretty formal at the start of the night, and then it sort of gets a little bit informal with the food diet later on. So yeah.
Okay. And the crowds, you were telling me, quite pretty big.
Oh yeah, a few thousand at some of them. So yeah, she's pretty big.
Mate, I reckon you should sing us one of your songs, mate. We're dying to itch and hear this country and western song. You've been down to Tamworth as well?
I've been Tamworth. I did the Telstra Road to Tamworth comp down there.
Yeah.
Made to the grand final in that.
All right. Good stuff, mate. So you got trophies and medals and all that sort of stuff. Is that what they get for singers, or?
Oh, that's more your Talent Quest sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just awesome, I suppose, just to be on the country music channel and different things like that to really get out there.
Cool. And have you performed with any big names like?
I've done a few support acts for a few different people, like for instance Brendan Walmsley.
All right.
He lives in town here, so yeah.
We might even see him a bit later.
Yeah, what are you?
Yeah, maybe, guys.
Performance.
Yeah. Mate, take it away. Let's hear it. All right.
Think about leaving me now, 'cause I'm already gone. You know you left me out in the cold for far too long. I packed my bag with some simple things. I'm getting on with my life. This time I'm leaving for good. So baby, bye-bye. You left me out in the cold when I was running for cover. But I thought that being in love would mean you and my lover. When you get home tonight, you're gonna discover you're not leaving me, 'cause I'm already gone. It started out like it was meant to be, yeah. Where did we go wrong? You may be happy, that's not what I need, not what I want. I pack my bag with some simple things. I'm getting on with my life, and this time I'm leaving for good. So baby, bye-bye. You left me out in the cold when I was running for cover. I thought that being in love would mean you and my lover. When you get home tonight, you're gonna discover you're not leaving me, 'cause I'm already gone. Yes, I'm gone, out of sight, out of misery. I'm gone like a ship sailing out to sea. I'm gone anywhere, is where I'd rather.
Mr. Mick Lindsay.
Thank you.
Mate, great stuff. Local talent, and of course, it's original stuff. That's the way to go for us Aussies out there. We'll be back shortly. Check you soon. Mate, thanks again. That was just exceptionally great, mate. It's got my blood pumping here. Great Australian Aussie talent. We'll see you soon. Bye for now. Yeehaw!
Wow, that was cool. I'm excited. Get ready, Pete's first guest is on the way. This is going to be huge.
Kick back, relax, right now. Pete's special guest has arrived. Here's Pete's special guest adventure.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Surfaroo. We've got a great story today. We've got James here from New South Wales Fire and Rescue. G'day, mate.
Hey, yeah, nice to meet you.
Mate, now I've just been checking out some of the practice you guys do. Hard work. Now we take you for granted, you come out and do your stuff to houses and fires and all different sort of things. Now what do you actually sort of do? Because people out there just take you for granted that you do these things, but behind the scenes, mate, lots of training.
Lots of training. 95% of our work isn't dealing with fires. It's dealing with training and going out and doing stuff, meeting people, and explaining what we do and how we do things. Today we're installing a new type of rope system into the local fire brigade. It's a 2-rope system, so it's a lot safer and a lot more flexible than the old ropes. It's sort of modern technology catching up with old systems. So it's all about safety for us as well as dealing with the public.
Now, you go to all different stations throughout New South Wales, teaching the guys their new techniques and new ropes and all sorts of things that you have.
We have over 300 fire stations across New South Wales, so our deal is to go out and train them, install new gear, and as part of continuing ongoing training.
As far as fitness goes for this, mate, you have to be very fit, or can anyone do it?
You need a certain level of fitness. Okay, we do a shuttle run as well as other physical IQ tests. All the information is there on the website, but it is fairly involved. You imagine, we've got to carry big ladder burning buildings as part of what we do. What everyone expects to have a certain level of fitness. You don't need to be a big giant anymore. We have a lot of women in the job. We're always encouraging women to do the job. So we want everyone to come in and have a go. There's kind of more attitude to get there. If you want to help people and get in and help the community, that's what we're all about.
As far as rescues now, what are your basic performances that you go out to? Which one's the ones that you
depends on the area and how it's all scheduled and stuff. So with the local range and stuff, with in a lot of areas we have a primary rescue unit, so we'll go to pretty much all the rescues that they've done for people or domestic animals. We'll go out and rescue cats and drains. Yeah, we do animals, domestic animals. But we do go to states and stuff to rescue from the public, but generally horses, cattle, domestic animals, get them out of harm. That's part of what's under the Act. We have to encourage that. Now we do, again, all across the state. Some areas don't have a rescue station. So Tweed Edge will cover a certain area, and Kingscliff isn't a rescue station. They'll still go. Every fire station will turn up. They have a certain level of training. Primary and secondary rescues have a higher level of training, but every single fire station is a rescue trainer to a certain level.
Mate, it's great speaking to you now. We've got life-saving, we've got police, and of course you guys, all behind the scenes and getting out there and helping Australians out there, mate. It's a pleasure chatting to you, mate.
Anytime.
And good luck out there, mate, and I hope it all goes well for you.
No worries, thank you very much.
See you later, guys. Cool.
Kick back, relax, right now. Here's Pete's special guest adventures.
Hey guys, and welcome to Gold Coast Whale Adventures. It's all happening here. As you can see in the back there, all the boats are getting ready. It's a perfect day here again on the Gold Coast, and the whales are up there mugging, jumping, doing their stuff, and we're going to go right out there and check them all out and bring all that footage to you guys so you can check it out and maybe come on one of these cruises here on Gold Coast Whale Adventures. Hey guys, and welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. We're on our Gold Coast Whale Adventures here, and I've got one of my local celebs here, Mr. Brad. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you, Pete?
Now, you're going to be seeing a lot more of Brad behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. He's the guy that actually takes the photos and, of course, the footage underwater on the GoPros. And, of course, he's had some amazing footage the other day. The guys went out, mate. Can you just tell these guys some of this amazing footage that you just took the other day?
We're out about 6 miles offshore. We're having a swim, and 2 humpback whales came up to us and come closer than I've ever been before. I've had the GoPro in my hand the whole time. They were swimming around us within 1 metre of the camera and literally wanted to give us a hug. They were that close. They're the most gentlest, biggest creatures you can ever come across, and they were coming up with their pectoral fins and literally looks like they're trying to rub our backs or whatever, and then as soon as we got out of the water they looked like they started to play up a bit. Then we got back in the water again and they come straight back over to us and just sat comfortably around us again, like they wanted us back in the water.
Now mate, you actually touched one of these whales.
Yep, it come straight up to us. It was trying to touch us, so there's no way I could have got out of it. So yeah, rubbed the side of him.
How does it actually feel, mate? Like, I mean, it's a once in a lifetime, I suppose. How does it feel to be in the water with this big, huge mammal, and it's so delicate?
Amazing, once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's something I'll never forget my whole life.
Mate, great stuff. Now you're going to be taking some more footage for us out there. You're out there every day. Now the season lasts normally from around about when to when, mate?
June till about November. Start of November they start thinning right out, and well, this year there's about 20,000 going past, so hopefully the season goes a bit longer. I certainly love it. The longer they stay here, the better it is for everyone.
Mate, it sounds good. Captain's already giving us the big nod to go. So we're out of here. Brad, thanks again.
No worries, mate.
We'll catch you through the show with some more info, mate. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
See you later.
It's that time again to say goodbye from Pete the Surfaroo and his team. I'm Kim, your MC. Keep it G.
I'm Sean, your MC. Till we meet again. Bye.
That's good. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Mate, that was unreal.